Hi, Eden Mayatolo here. Today I just want to talk about how to keep yourself encouraged in your business, right? As human beings, we get encouraged. Sometimes we get encouraged by the negative side of life. Sometimes we get encouraged by the positive side of life, right? I remember one time when I really got encouraged by the negative side of life, right? I was in primary one, right? I just walked into the class, and me and my friend we just walked in, and all of a sudden the teacher announces that me and my friend we were top in class, that we were the top two, right? And during that time, I was really struggling in my studies, right? I didn't know anything at all. I remember even the things that I was writing, right, were just gibberish. They didn't make any sense, right? And I remember the teacher saying we are number one, and when she said that, right, I began to go through my mind and begin to wonder, really, what happened? Maybe the things that I wrote, the gibberish things, the little scribbles that I wrote, maybe they made sense that day, right? And the teacher gave me marks, right? So I was wondering what could have happened, right? And my friend was there. I don't know what was going through his mind, but these were the things that were going through my mind. And then when I looked, right, all of a sudden I heard this burst of noise, right? It was the whole class crying because they really couldn't imagine me being number one and being beat by somebody like me, right? So they started crying, and the whole class was a chaos, right? And at the end, the teacher says, "No, no, everybody, don't cry, don't worry. These are actually the last two in class." Oh my God, what went through my mind that day was like, earth open up and swallow me, right? I got so discouraged. I really was like, I didn't know what to do. But all of a sudden, I got encouraged in my heart. I said, look, I told myself, you see these people that are crying before you right now, they will never beat you again in class. I told myself, they will never beat me again in class. So, from that day onwards, that really encouraged me in my studies, right? I worked extremely hard, and by the second year, I was in the top half of the class, right? And from then onwards, I was just among the top in the class, where the teacher really put me that day, right? And so sometimes you get encouraged by those things, right? But how do you really encourage yourself in business? It's similar to that story, except that sometimes you go to dig and find these things that can encourage you. One of the things that can encourage you is that make sure you stay in a good community, right? Be in a good community. People that are willing to help you. No, you don't want to be among people that will tear you down, but you want people that will encourage you and say, hey, you can do this thing, right? And the other thing that you need to do is you need to keep yourself listening to the stuff that inspire you. Human beings, they thrive on encouragement. They thrive on being told that they're doing well. They thrive on listening to great things, right? Especially if you want to be great, you got to be listening to great things that inspire you, right? So the other thing that you need to do, you got to make sure that you don't only rely, especially if you're in business, maybe online business, right? What you need to do is you need to not only rely on your results, but rely on other people's results as well. So, like, if your teammate is doing well, right, don't be scared to share their results and say, hey, look, my friend so and so, my business partner so and so is doing so well in this thing. So this thing is working, right? People actually get more convinced by seeing the results of your teammates than they do of your own of your own work, right? People actually believe you more, right? It has been proven people believe you more. People are more likely to come to your business when they see your other teammates doing well, right? Because they know they belong to that section. But if it's just you that succeeds, they don't. How will they participate in that? Because that means it's just you. You see, so go do that in your business, right? And and all other things that are encouraging anyway that you may know about. Just use them in your business, and but those are the topmost, the three topmost things that you really have to focus on, right? So what I've done is I've gone ahead, right, and shared with you a community that can help you in that sense, a community as well as a place where you can get something to listen to. Actually, if you join this community, right, if you click on this link below and join the community, go and look for a product called Inner Circle, right? The Inner Circle, that's where you'll meet all these audios where you can listen to daily, right? Those audios will inspire you in your business, whatever you are doing, okay, to inspire you, and your life will never be the same again. And thank you so much for listening to me today. I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Bye for now.